Hello, hello everyone. It is Thursday. Hop on, say hi when you hop on. We're doing this one last craft for Americana. I know I said I'd be here all week doing it. I plan on hopping on tomorrow, but I'm just gonna be painting some baskets that I'm gonna use in my bedroom. So, we are just going to, I'm going to wait a couple minutes to see if anybody pops on. Like I said, say hi when you get here. And I'm not seeing myself yet, so I'm going to hop out and then hop back in. What is going on? What is going on? Yesterday's. Let me try to refresh Facebook on my computer. Okay, I have to look at my shirt and see what I'm wearing today. All right, so I'm on I'm just going to put my little note in here. How has everybody's week been? I've been busy trying to get things done around the house. Hi Felicia, thank you for coming. If you're new here, I appreciate you coming in and saying hi. Seeing what I'm up to. My name's Becca. I'm here with Beck's Craft and Spot Tattered and Torn. I'm on vacation this week, so I just thought, usually I'm here Monday evening at 7 or a little bit after 7, between 7 and 7:30. I'm always here on Mondays, but this week I'm on vacation. Hello. And I'm here on vacation this week, just a staycation really. I've been trying to get things done around my house. So I decided that since I was home, I would come on every day this week and do an Americana craft. So I was just saying that tomorrow, I'm probably going to hop on, but I'm going to, hi Sherry, thank you for coming. I'm going to hop on, but I'm just going to I'm not going to do any Americana crafts. I'm going to paint some baskets. I just finished painting my bedroom earlier this week, so I'm going to do some baskets. I'm going to paint them, and then I'm going to put a whitewash over them, and you guys might know what kind of baskets they are. I'll show you tomorrow, but I can't remember what they are. They're like woven, they're square kind of. I got them from Hobby Lobby. But today's craft, I am just going to do a reverse canvas. I had to use 2. These were originally 11 by 14. And then, I'm sorry, I was reading a note. These were originally 11 by 14, and I went ahead and prepped a little bit of stuff. I cut them down because I wanted to use scrapbooking paper to cover them, so I didn't want to waste my wood paint sticks for that. I also have these little pieces of wood. I did have to trim them down a little bit. I went ahead and done that already because I'm gonna paint them blue and then stencil America on them. And with the wood planks, with the full-size wood planks, I could not put my stars. I wanted to put my stars across the bottom. I'm going to do red, white, and blue on the stars. And then I have these buttons, because these stars came from Dollar Tree, and they came with the jute string hangers. I took off already, and then I'm going to paint one red, white, and blue. So I'm going to need your guys' help. I found a red button, and I'm just going to hot glue it in that hole after I paint this one red. And then I have 3 of the same color of red. I thought I was going to have to paint the white, but I ended up finding a white one. So the only one I'm going to have to paint is the blue one. But I'm going to need your guys' help, because I also found this like tan or taupe or brown, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to need to know which would look better on here, the white or the brown. If you can help me choose which one, white or brown, then we'll do it that way. So what I'm going to do first is go ahead and I dumped all my beads out of my container earlier, and I still have beads in here, so I'm just going to lay those back there. I am going to cut this. I got this from the Goodwill. It's just the cupcake. Birthday, maybe it says. I'm not sure what it says actually, but I'm going to take this canvas off of here. It is glued down. I think they glued it on when they put it on here. Seems to be coming off okay. Might have to take this side up over here. There we go. I got it all off. I'm going to lay that out of the way for a minute. I do have some nails on here though that I need to get out. Or not nails, but staples. Go. Okay. So like I said, I did see, yeah, I got this from the Goodwill. It looks like it was $3.99. Just getting the tag off. since this side has a hanger like in the wood, so I will make sure that this is the back. And we're just going to go ahead and set this stuff out of the way for a little bit. And I want this to essentially be one piece, so I'm going to use some crafting sticks to put this together. Hi Terry, glad you could come to visit. Where are you guys watching from? You shredded the video out. Thank you, Felicia. I'm just using these jumbo craft sticks, came from Walmart. I'm using these to bring the two backers together. So now it's a solid piece. And I'm going to Mod Podge these pieces on, and I'm going to put this whole one on, and then I'll only need a portion of this other side, and we're just going to have to make sure we line these up together to make sure we'll still be able to see a seam, unfortunately, but it'll be okay. You're in Ohio, though. You're not too far from me. I'm in Indiana. Is it hot over there today? It was super hot here. I'm just going to take some Mod Podge and get this first piece on here. Very hot, yeah. I sat outside. I had a bunch of pallet boards or pallets that I took apart. I had my son-in-law actually take them apart. I'm gonna paint, I'm trying to go through the process of sanding them all down now, the pieces, and then I'm gonna cut them in half and paint them, and I'm gonna put them on this wall behind me. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this first piece on now. just rubbing it down. Hi, Kayla. I forgot to ask, can you guys hear me okay? I didn't plug in my my little microphone thingy today. You can hear me? Good. I was going to say I can plug it in if you guys need me to. Thank you, Felicia. And I'm going to cut off the majority of this edge over here because I can use that for another project. Actually, this is not going to be showing, so I'm just going to cut usually on my sides I use my sanding block, but since this isn't going to be showing anyway, I'm just going to cut it off. These scissors aren't the greatest. I need to have them sharpened. I'm going to go around the edges to make sure that they're down good enough. Okay. I know the edges don't look that great, but this is what we have so far. I'm going to lay that back there to give it time to dry, and then we're going to go ahead and paint our wood planks and our stars. And let me see. This is Debbie's Design Diary DIY paint. It is a clay chalk paint. It's kind of like the chalk paint you'd get from the Waverly chalk paint you'd get from Walmart. I'm just going to lay these out. And then yes, it's really nice, isn't it? I love it too. This Bohemian blue, it's like a navy. It's really pretty. I'm done with the Mod Podge, so I'm going to set it out of the way so I don't spill it. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Bohemian blue. It's a really pretty dark, like a navy blue. It's been out for a while. I think I picked it up, I want to say a couple years ago. Because last year I really didn't do much. I had a surgery on my ankle in March, so I was in bed for like 4 months. So I really didn't do a whole lot last year. Good. There's still a few that I want to get. They have a wax dark and decrepit. I really want to try that. I haven't gotten a chance to get it yet. I would really like to have all their colors. I know they have a white swan that I really could use too. I haven't been able to get yet. So I'm going to have to use it. Like I have Apple Barrel's chalk white paint that I'm going to be using tonight. has so many pretty colors. This last one is almost done. We'll have to dry these. They do not need a second coat. This goes on pretty good. While I have this blue open though, I will go ahead and paint the star. Okay, there's the star. Kind of looks black there, but it's just a navy blue. I'm rinsing out my brush. I'll use the same brush for the white and the red as well. Old brush. The bristles are going haywire. Okay. I am going to dry these real quick. Sorry for the noise. They look dry. Sorry about this. Got a call coming in. I just moved it out of the way. It looks like my pharmacy was trying to message me too, so I'll just look at that later. Out of the way. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start just stenciling these on, and I've got them all out of order because I was looking at them earlier. I wanted to make sure that the letters would fit on here after I trim the wood down, and they'll fit, but it's gonna be tight. And I always put my paint in egg cartons. And I used white the other day, so I'm just going to put this white right on top of here. Hopefully I have enough. It should be enough, but you never know. And I don't know where normally I would dab off the paint on aluminum foil, that way it'll still stay wet and I can probably pick it back up, and I'm using a makeup sponge to dab on my paint. The A. I have you guys turned around backwards, so, well, it's not backwards, so you can see everything the right way, but to me, now it's backwards, so it's weird. So I'm going to set these out of the way so they can, I'll have to use the A again. There's the M, there's the M. This is the first time I've used these stencils. Probably have to go around the edges to cover up where I've gotten the paint on the edges, but there's the M. And the E. Need to add some more paint. I is going to be a little tricky because it actually goes off. It's the only letter I have that does go off the wood, so I'm going to have to go up as high as I can and then bring it up so I can do the bottom part. Again. And I'm just doing a pouncing motion. If you've never done stencils before, you don't paint it like you would something else that you're painting. You would just go in a pouncing motion. Okay. So we have all the letters done. I'm going to just set everything out of the way. I am going to bring this paint back out and open it just so I can touch up a little bit around where I got the white on. And I'm just going to use a little my brushes are so old, I don't know which. This one should be okay. That A looks fine. There's some areas that did not get covered the first time I put the blue on, so I'm just going to go over those real quick. I think the M is the main one that done. We got all the letters done. I'll have to take these in and wash them. I'm just going to dry all these real quick, and then we'll get the white and the red star painted. I don't remember the last time that I used a stencil, so I really think that I'm impressed at how these letters came out, because I think the last time I used a stencil, it was a hot mess. Hi, Margaret. Glad you could make it. I know this week was different, so I'm normally only on Mondays, but since I was on vacation this week, I thought I'd come on every day and throw y'all off. But I'm glad you're here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I still need to open the blue again to do the blue on the button, and this isn't even a true white button, it's like an off-white. Ew, that's probably way too much. I'm just going to spread it out. Putting some of the paint back in the bottle because that was just way too much. And the rest of this I'm just going to try to move around till everything's covered. And there's our white one. And let me, here's the red. I think I need to darken my red up to match my button. So I'm just going to add a little bit of black to it. put way too much black in it. Cleaning my brush out again. Kayla told you, set that alarm, girl. Well, I did say on Monday this week that I didn't know what times I would be on this week. Just because I didn't know what I was going to be doing. So I'll give you a pass for this week. But come Monday, you should be here at 7 o'clock. I'm just joking. I mean, I'd be happy if you were here, but I can't force you. I think I matched this color pretty well. I mean, it took a lot of red, but after I put the black in, but I think it turned out pretty well. I needed to make it darker because this is the red that I had for the button. These stars came from Dollar Tree, and they had a jute string hanger, so it has a hole in the top. And I decided to cover that hole with the button. So I just wanted to have it match the button as best as possible. See, with the button in it. And then, I don't know why I did that. I put the red stick in my white. Does that, well, now you guys, I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Does that white look okay on the white on the star, or should I paint it? No, you're not grounded. That's like an off-white. Does it look okay, or should I paint it white? Yes, what? It looks all right, or I should paint it? Okay. So I'm just going to have to paint the blue star, or I'm going to have to paint the blue one then, because I didn't have a blue button like this, so I'm going to have to paint this red. This red one I'm going to have to paint blue, which I forgot to do when I had it open. I'm going to let it dry a little bit, and then I'll put a second coat on it. Paint takes forever to dry without the blow dryer, but I don't want to burn myself. I should have used this. I have these little bitty teeny tiny dabber things, and I could have put it on here to paint it and to dry it, I guess. I'm goofy. So I'm just going to put a second coat on here because I can still see the red through there, which this should cover better because I'm not holding it. And now I can dry it again. Okay, I think it's dry enough. All right, so I'm gonna set everything out of the way. Turn my volume down, I can hear me talking on the computer. That was weird. Okay, so we're gonna start getting everything put together now. So if you weren't on earlier, this is our backer. I just took two 11 by 14 canvas boards from Dollar Tree and cut some off because I needed them to be big enough. I needed it to be big enough to I put them together wrong. Only me. I don't know why I didn't look at the way I was putting it together before I did this. And I don't even know if I have enough paper. I don't know if I have any more of this paper. Shame on me. I'm just reactivating the glue. So I can take these sticks off. What I was thinking about when I first come on here. I was just so excited because everybody was coming on saying hi. Well, if you're a crafter, you know that if you make a mistake, you don't worry because everything can be fixed. The only thing I'm worried about is the paper because I really like this paper for this project. I'm afraid I don't have any more of it. I'm going to look and see if I have any more. don't think I've used this paper before, and it says that there's 3 of each design, but I still don't know. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. If you come on after the live is over, you can fast forward through this part. Finding that other piece. I'm gonna have to improvise. This is all one piece of paper right here with the stars at top and the stripes at the bottom. I cannot find. It says that I should have 3. All my stuff is falling over. It says I should have 3 pages. And I only used 2. So I still should have 1 left, and I am not finding it, so. My boards were supposed to go this way, not this way. So that's what the issue is. So now I'm gonna have to use the same jumbo craft sticks, and I'm just going to put them back together going the right way. I'm just going to hold this down for a second. Hello, 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 whoever's joined us. Sorry, I just had a craft mess up here and I'm trying to fix it. Need some new glue. And if you don't know this trick, if you need new glue, put a little dab on the end of your glue before you put it in your gun. That way, when you are using it, it will adhere to the first one and come right through there. So I am just going to get this put back together, and we're going to have to Mod Podge over the paper that's on there because I'm not going to worry about taking it off. I'm going to put this frame back to the side here. And so what I'm going to have to do with this is I'm going to have to cut it in half. That will go across here. Okay, so I'll glue those on together. Actually, I'm going to trim this off a little bit more. There, so I'll line that up. And then these, we're going to have to go this way. I'm just going to fold this in half and cut it, and then I'll just lay it over the stars if I need to. Hopefully this is, yeah, that'll be big enough. I can't believe I didn't pay any attention when I was putting these together. I really am sorry, y'all. And that saves me paper though, because I could use just one of those and one of each of this style and not have to worry too much about it. But I am going to Mod Podge on the stars first. I'm going to try not to take so long. Get this on here. And put this one on first. And we'll get this second piece on. can get the stripes on. Going to trim this end off, so I'm going to have it overlapping, but I'm going to take this extra red stuff off. And I'm going to have to line up should be good. Trimming this off real quick. It's not going to look pretty, but we're not going to see that. When I'm in a rush, I look awkward trying to get, just got back what's going on. Okay, so I'm sorry, Kayla, I just saw your message. So when I first did the backer, I did not pay attention. I had it going a different way. So it did not fit on my backer or my frame. So I had to redo it real quick. I needed it to fit this way instead of the other way like it was. I guess I had them going up and down instead of side to side. So now we're just going to glue. We're just going to glue the backer on. I'm going to put hot glue around the edge of this. was trying to rush and get it done because I didn't expect to have to redo that. So I apologize. Okay. I'm actually going to lay it on this way, that way that oh, well, I guess it don't matter. It covers it up, so. Why? Apparently tonight just isn't my night. I'm having to glue this along the very edge because I cut the boards too short. So now I just have to make sure. Hi Jody, thank you for coming and joining us. I'm going to have to go around the edges and add glue for extra security. How's everybody doing? Hi. Just holding it in place till it dries. Hi Mila, how are you? I'm glad you're watching me. I'm glad you're excited. Have Nana get you some paints and paper and you can craft with me. Okay, that side is dry, so I'm just going to keep going around the edges. I need to trim paper off of that side. I'm just going to be done with the back for now. So this is how it should have looked before. That's the backer. let's start putting her together. I'm just gonna put these down, and then I'm going to try to space these out evenly. I'm not sure if I can do it or not, though. Probably not. I'm going to scoot them over. Well, she must have been having a good time then. I'm just gluing these letters in now. Okay. I'm just going to glue on the stars. Okay, and then I'm gonna glue in the buttons that we have for the little holes in the stars. I'm just gonna dab some glue on them. Drop glue on the paper. Let's see here. Am I still here? My battery's getting low, guys. So this is what we have so far. If I can get the camera right. See, it's weird to me. I flipped it so you guys could see it straight. And now it's like it's backwards to me, so I can't figure it out. I'll figure it out eventually. There we go. That's better. Does America look straight to you guys? I am going to have to trim off this paper down here. Thank you. I am going to make a bow, and then we'll put a hanger on it and it'll be done. Let me see what all I want to use. I think I have. What did I do with that? Oh, there it is. Bear with me just a moment. I really like this flag ribbon. It's got more of the tan, it's more the tan color. So I'm going to just cut my pieces about 8 inches. And do 2 of each piece. I'm pretty sure, I'm thinking I ordered this ribbon off of Etsy. I've had this one a while, I can't remember. I might have bought this at Christmas from Hobby Lobby or Michael's, somewhere like that. And then this one I did get from Hobby Lobby. So after I get them cut, I'm just going to dovetail the ends. On both ends. And if you've never seen what it looks like when you cut like this, it's just, well, that's not a very good cut. Hold on just a second. It's just putting like a V shape in the end of it. Okay, and then I'm just going to start putting these together by pinching each one of the ribbons in the center. And then crisscrossing them when you lay them on top of the nut, the first one, like this. And then I'm just going to tie it off with a piece of jute string. And I should have some laying over here somewhere. Oh, that's probably not big enough. And you just want to place the string in the center on top and then put it through the center and flip it upside down. And then tie it. I always tie it at least twice, as tight as I can. And then you can trim off these tails of the string. And then you just want to fluff up your ribbon by putting your fingers behind here and then kind of pulling it back. Oh wow, that piece didn't even get inside the okay. So I'm going to use another piece of string. So tie this piece on. I've never had that happen before. Okay. Just fluff up your ribbons. That, and then since I had to use so much jute, I think I'm going to cover that up with the button. holding this here for a second. We're almost done. Okay, and there's our bow. Question is, where should I put it? If I put it at the top, it will cover up the word, so I'm going to put it down here underneath the white star and just right in the center. Go. Here's the there we go. That's with the star, or with the, I'm sorry, the bow. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and use the same beads I've been using for the hanger. These beads were from a garland, a 4th of July garland from Hobby Lobby. I'm just going to take those off. I'm just putting a knot in the end here so the beads don't come off. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And I have 10 beads on here. You want to even them out so it hangs correctly. Thank you, Jody. I appreciate that. So how I put the hanger on is I'm just going to glue it back here. I'm going to use this stick, this craft stick. I'm just going to cut the ends off of it because it has glue on it already for some reason. And I always forget to use my tin snips because it's so much easier to use to cut these with. So I will just put some glue here on this end. And then put this craft stick over it. And do the other side on this end. And then put this over it on this end. And I'm just going to hold it here until it dries for a second. not dry yet. Leave it to me for being in a hurry. Let's hold them a little longer. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Okay, so let's just recap. The frame had a canvas on it. I took it off, so this is called a reverse canvas. I got it from the Goodwill, and the backers were 11 by 14 canvases from Dollar Tree. Thank you, Felicia. I picked up the 11 by 14 canvases from Dollar Tree. The Americana scrapbooking paper. Normally I get my scrapbooking books from Hobby Lobby, but this one, I must have ordered it from Amazon or something. I'm not real sure where I picked it up at. I've had it for a couple years, so I can't really remember. It's an old one. The wood tiles that I put the America on, I did get from Amazon. And the stars all came from Dollar Tree. The buttons I've had for a while as well. I want to say that they I'm not sure. I've had them for a while, so I might have picked them up from Walmart or Amazon. I usually, those are my two go-tos, is Walmart and Amazon. The stars I got from Dollar Tree, I might have said that already. And then the ribbons I pick up from Amazon, Etsy, Hobby Lobby, places like that. And then this, the beads were on a garland from Hobby Lobby that I got earlier this year. They may still have them if they have any 4th of July left. So I appreciate you guys. Like I said, I hope to see you again tomorrow. I will be on, but I'll just be painting baskets for my bedroom. I won't be doing another Americana craft, but I hope to see you tomorrow. And again, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Bye-bye. Have a good night.